will now come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, Honorable City Council members, Mayor McCrate, to our City Attorney, to the administrative staff that are in the audience, and to those who are viewing tonight's meeting via our broadcast channel and YouTube Live. Welcome to the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting, and today's date is Monday, August 8th, 2022. Members of the public wishing to participate in this meeting may do so under the public comment portion of the agenda. Please fill out a request to speak public comment card located on the table in the back of the chambers and hand it to me. Additionally, members of the public who are viewing tonight's meeting via our broadcast channel or YouTube Live can submit their comments to publiccomment@romulusgov.com. And at this time, we will have roll call. Councilwoman Abdo.
Here.
Councilman Barton.
Here.
Councilwoman Roscoe.
Here.
Councilwoman Talley.
Here.
Councilman Wadsworth.
Here.
And know that Councilwoman Webb is excused.
Excuse.
Right? And Councilwoman Williams.
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
Tonight's council meeting agenda is as follows. Number 1, agenda. Number 2, minutes. Number 3, petitioner. Number 4, chairperson's report. 5, mayor's report. 6, clerk's report. 7, treasurer's report. 8, public comment. 9, unfinished business. 10, new business. 11, warrant. 12, communication, and number 13, adjournment. And a motion would be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
So moved to accept the agenda as presented. Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Talley, supported by Ms. Abdo, for approval of the agenda as presented. Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Number 2, minutes. 2A, for approval of the minutes from the regular council meeting held on Monday, August 1st, 2022 at 7:30 p.m.
Mr. Chairman, I will move that we approve the council meetings from, it was Monday, August 1st at 7:30.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Talley, for approval of the minutes from our meeting held on Monday, August the 1st at 7:30. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
There were no special meetings held on Monday, August 1st. There are no petitioners on the agenda this evening. Takes us to number 4, the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. First of all, there was no special meetings tonight, but I would also like to recognize Councilwoman Roscoe.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to ask for a recognition resolution tonight for Lucy Taylor. Her dad used to work here in the treasurer's office, Jeremy Taylor, but Lucy was in competition for Miss Amazing, and she went through all the steps here in Michigan, and she made her way all the way to Nashville to represent Michigan. And a week or so ago here, she actually brought home the crown and was crowned Miss Amazing with a national crown. So she did a great job down there. But anybody that knows Lucy knows that she has a passion for reading, passion for her library, and she lives over by the Oak Brook subdivision, and she always has books out there for everyone to come and take a book, learn to read, and so on and so forth. So she had to present her passion project, and that's what it was, her library that she maintains all the time, and so many other things. But I just really think that it is great that above and beyond all her struggles that she has made it a positive in her life to do all the things that she does, and she's always an inspiration and always so positive whenever you see her anywhere out and about with her parents. And but anyways, if I can get support, I would really like that.
I got a comment also.
To get her a
Who supported it?
resolution.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Williams, for a resolution for Ms. Taylor. Discussion?
Mr. Barton.
Yes,
if I
Mr.
can.
Wadsworth?
I remember when she was born, in fact, and, she was handed some very difficult challenges in her life, but she's turned them into many, many positive things. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wadsworth. Ms. Williams? It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Williams, for a resolution for Ms. Taylor. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you.
Chair will now recognize Ms. Williams.
Yes, I would like to say thank you, Chair. I would like to inform the residents and the elected officials that our Wayne County Sheriff Raphael Washington would like to thank everyone that went out and voted for him. Thank you so much in hoping to get him across the line.
Thank you. Okay. That concludes the chairperson's report.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to accept your report.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Talley, to accept the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Thank you. Good evening, City Council, Madam Clerk, listening audience at home, and also in the audience here today. A couple little things to talk about before I get into the action items. First and foremost, I want to thank all the residents of Romulus who showed up and voted last week in a resounding fashion to support our first responders. In the middle of this nationwide issue we're having, hiring police officers and firefighters, it's great to be able to recruit and retain, showing on that kind of support. Roughly 75% of the voters voted in favor of it, so it's a resounding win for our first responders, and also sends a powerful message to our policemen and our first responders out there who are putting online that we support them here in our community around us. So thank you to everybody who voted in favor of that. And also, we'd like to have another video from Vanessa in the mayor's office to tell you about some local things going on.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Tolliver, and here are some events happening in Romulus. Come out to the historical park this Friday for Sounds in Downtown. Mad Mad World will be playing hits from the 60s through today. Flowers in the Mitten is hosting a vendor show this Saturday from 11 to 4 p.m., featuring over 70 vendors. Bring the family out and enjoy lunch from the food vendors and visit the raffle tent. You have one last opportunity to attend Mayor McCrate's One Romulus Community Meeting for this year on Wednesday, August 17th, located at City Hall. Bring your classic car out, dress as your favorite Grease character, and put on your dancing shoes as we celebrate the movie Grease. Join us for an evening of fun at the Romulus Historical Park on Friday, August 19th, beginning at 6 p.m. Activities include Grease-themed dance contest, classic car show, character costume contest, music, prizes, and more. The evening will conclude with a free showing of the movie Grease at dusk. St. John's Lodge 44 and Leah Chapter 43 are having their annual back-to-school youth day on Saturday, August 20th from noon to 3 p.m. at the Coleman Center on Beverly Road. There will be a book bag giveaway, dental screenings, school supplies, and more. The Romulus Goodfellows are selling brand new mountain bikes still in the box for $75 each. 100% of funds raised benefit seniors and families in the city of Romulus. These 21-speed mountain bikes measure at 16 inches with 26-inch wheels. And if you'd like to purchase a bike, please call 734-709-8617 or email romulusgoodfellows@gmail.com. Thanks, everyone, and remember to like and share us on Facebook and YouTube, and visit our website for more information. Have a great night.
Thank you, Vanessa. Into my action items for tonight's council meeting. The first item up is a 2023 fiscal year municipal credit and community credit for the SMART contract. I would ask that council concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached agreements with the community credit program for the local transit program between SMART and the city of Romulus for the fiscal year 2023.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move that we approve the 2023 fiscal year of municipal credit and community credit of the Smart Bus contract.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Talley, for the 2023 fiscal year municipal credit and community credit SMART contract. Any discussion?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes, through the chair, I would just like, is this covering the MDOT buses for the seniors? Is it just the seniors that live in the towers and the senior citizen building, or is it for all seniors?
This is how we fund the Smart Bus program in the city of Romulus. So the two buses that operate out of the senior center right now, maintenance by the mechanics, fleet, fuel, all those things. So those are the two vehicles that we have in the city for our residents.
Okay, thank you, Mayor.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Thank you. The next item we have is to request to sign the amended lease with Big Steve's Design LLC. I would ask the council to concur with the administration and grant authorization with the mayor and clerk to enter into an attached third amendment lease agreement with Big Steve's Design LLC for the lease of 35255 Goddard Road in Romulus, Michigan.
Through the chair,
Yes, Ms. Talley.
I'd like to make that motion to concur with the administration and to grant authorization for the mayor and the clerk to enter into the attached third amendment lease agreement with Big Steve Design for the lease of 35255 Goddard Road in Romulus.
Need a support. Do I have a support?
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Talley, supported by Ms. Abdo,
I have a question.
to request a signed amended lease with Big Steve's Design LLC. Discussion, Ms. Roscoe.
Yes, through the chair,
Yes.
whoever I need to direct this to. I have a question. So we have the lease agreement. Who is responsible for the utilities?
Do you know? Mary's here, Mary Joy is here for our DDA director. She can answer that.
Good evening, Council. Big Steve's, Derek Steve Harmon, is responsible for utilities as well as property tax.
Okay, question. So are the utilities in his name, or are they still in the city name?
They are in the city's name, and then we bill him through our accounts receivables department, through our miscellaneous receivables software, through BSNA.
Okay. And the last question I have is everything current?
When I last checked, yes, he was making current on the Julys. He still had to pay, and his taxes are not due until September 30th.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Wadsworth?
If I can, Mary, is this going to be just for the next 6 months? And then it
Yes.
reverts back to the,
In the schedule that you have in front of you, it is from July to December for the extension in the reduced rate, and then in January, it will bump up to the 780, I believe it is.
because I'm going to vote for this, but I have a difficult time with this. But if it's just for 6 months, I can go along with this. But this opens the door up for other businesses to walk in here and say they're having a hard time. You know, I mean, this is, it's, well, that's my, those are my comments about this. I mean, I can see that during the COVID, they didn't get to open up the coffee shop, and that gives me grounds to be in favor of this, but if this comes back to me in 6 months, I wouldn't be in favor. Okay, thank you.
Ms. Williams?
Yeah, going along with some of the things that Councilman Wadsworth stated, we have to be very careful, because how many times have we amended this contract?
This will be the third amendment.
This is the third amendment. So how many other, during the COVID, how many other businesses that is leasing city buildings have asked for extensions or reduced rent?
To my knowledge, this is the only business that is in a city building. We do have our DDA buildings, which they did not. During that time when they were closed, the DDA board did opt to not charge that tenant rent because he was not able to open.
And as Councilman Wadsworth said, we have to be very careful as council to continue to extend. I mean, the footage of the building alone is worth more than even $700, even $1,000. So we have to be very careful to not continue to extend. And you say this is the third time, something I've never heard of. And as bad as the city need money, we shouldn't be extending absolutely anything. I mean, I'm sure it's other businesses that can perform in that building. How many square footage, what's the square footage of that building? Do anyone know?
My apologies, I do not know the square footage of that.
I mean, because even the amount that we're charging is a total blessing, for that size building. And especially the money that the city put into that building for the business to even go in there. I got plenty calls today pertaining to that, and, the residents are not happy, and so we have to be very careful to just keep, because it's a lot of people or businesses that suffered during COVID. It's a lot of businesses. Have we gave them any consideration on any of the bills that they owe to the city? We have to be careful. We can't pick and choose who we choose to help. And that's what I said to the residents that actually called me today. Thank you, John.
Thank you. You're welcome. Any other comments from council? Mayor?
Just one, and I agree, we do need to be careful with these, but we came up with these creative outside-the-box ideas to incubate a business, not to really make a profit. We don't want to lose money, we definitely don't want to subsidize, but that's why they're there, is to help these up and help them build a business up there. But the First Amendment was really because he couldn't get in the building in time because of the amount of repairs, so the first one was because of COVID, the second one is because of supplies, but you're right, we need to continue to watch and make sure, but there's some things that went on outside their realm of control, so thank you.
Is there no other discussion? Roll call vote. Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Abstain.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next one we have is for a request for a road closure on Hunt Street. I would ask the council concur with the administration and authorize the closure of Hunt Street between Bibbins and Goddard on Friday, August 19th, 2022, from 4:30 to 11 p.m. to allow for parking of classic cars on Hunt Street as part of the final summer movie in the park community event.
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion for the request for the road closure on Hunt Street on Friday, August 19th, from 4:30 to 11.
Need a second.
I'll support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Abdo, for a request for road closure on Hunt Street. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Thank you. Next item I have for action is the extension of pricing from ITB 2021-05, Davenport Masonry. I would ask the council concur with the administration to extend the contract from bid ITB 2021-05 with Davenport Masonry Incorporated for the repairs to the east elevation at Fire Station Number 4 in the amount of $53,800 with a 10% contingency totaling $5,380 for unforeseen necessary repairs.
Through the chair,
Yes, Ms.
I'd like to
Tally.
make that motion with the comment as please, to concur with the I'm sorry. You just vote, okay. Did we get a support?
Support.
Okay, thank you. To concur with administration, extend the contract from bid ITB 20/21-05 with Davenport Masonry, Inc. for the repairs of the east elevation at Fire Station Number 4 in the amount of $53,800 with a 10% contingency totaling $5,380 for unforeseen necessary repairs.
Been motion by Ms. Tally, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, for the extension of pricing from ITB 20/21-05, Davenport Ministry, Fire Station Number 4, East Evaluation Structure Repairs. Any discussion?
Yes, through the chair.
Yes, Ms.
I just wanna
Tally,
make a-
then Mr. Wadsworth.
I just want to give a shout out to Chief Krause for managing this project. We had a conversation earlier because I remember the project, but just said it was fuzzy on a couple of things. And just great job managing it. Thank you so much for being cognizant of residents' tax dollars and getting this project moving along. Thank you.
Mr. Wadsworth?
If I could, to Chief Kraus, what are we getting for our $53,000?
Evening, Council, Mayor. So the east elevation of Fire Station 4 is the final stage of this project. It was originally supposed to be a 4-phase project over the last 2 years, and then this year, next year. However, the contingencies each year wasn't really needed, so we were able to use that contingency money every year to get additional work done. So on the east elevation, we have undercutting of the foundation in that area. It's a very high water table in that area. There's significant undercutting of the foundation and hollowing out of the cinder blocks on the east wall. So not only will the foundation be reconstructed and grouted with cement grout in that area, but then also the sills above the 3 windows that are on that side of the station, all the metal is rusting and deteriorating, and all of those will be repaired as well. And then there's 2 significant cracks on that side of the station in the brick area, with the grouting of the brick and the mortar, and those will be repaired as well.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Thank you. If there's no other discussion, roll call vote. Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you. And those repairs now will save us a lot of money in the future obtaining that building, so thank you very much. Last item I have up for action is 35425 E-Course Road, the Wayne and E-Course intersection. I would ask that council concur with the administration and grant authorization for the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached settlement agreement with the property owner at 35425 E-Course in the amount of $377,175.69 with a 10% leverage to cover additional taxes in the event of a delay in closing. And this is also for that parcel to allow for reconstruction of the Wayne and E-Course Road intersection.
Through the chair,
Ms. Tally?
I'd like to make that motion to concur with administration and grant authorization for the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached settlement agreement with the property owner at 35425 E-Course in the amount of $377,175.69 with a 10% leverage to cover additional taxes in the event of a delay in closing.
Motion by Ms. Tally, supported by Ms. Williams. Any discussion?
Through the chair, Mayor, it's saying that this money is still left in an account. Can you explain what that account is?
That's left over from the bond proceeds for the Vining Road project, so there was spare money left in that through savings on that road development, so they use that for the acquisition and redevelopment of this intersection.
Okay. And do they have any idea when they'll get started on that?
No, this is one of the parcels that's involved. There's another parcel over there we're working on right now, working closely with legal counsel to make sure we acquire that one as well. But as soon as possible, it can't be done too soon enough, in my opinion,
Right.
so.
So the other parcel, is that the tire shop on the other side of the road?
No, this is the portion that is on the southeast corner, the Alert Glass and the Tony's Tire Building. Once that acquisition is complete, that'll go away, and there'll be a right turn lane to
Right.
let go of that bottlenecking at Wayne and Ecorse. But nothing on the other intersections and other corners yet.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Mayor, there's another thing that I know this had nothing to do with the city, but that is the quickest light I ever seen. I mean, 4 cars go by and boom, it's red again. I said, wow. Man, if you could just let some more people, some more cars go by. I know it's not our tradition, but
Maybe-
boy, that's a quick light, you know?
Yeah, maybe, Mayor, you can speak with Wayne County. I know they did it when the gym workers was on strike, that light right there across from City Event Center, because, sometimes it takes 20 minutes just to get through the light. Traffic can get bagged up almost all the way to Wick Road. So, yeah, something needs to be done while we are waiting for the construction of the modernizing of Ecorse and Wick.
Yeah, we can make some phone calls.
Okay, thanks, Mayor. It's been motioned by Ms. Talley, supported by Ms. Williams, for acquisition of 35425 Ecorse, Wayne Ecorse intersection. Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes?
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, and that will conclude my report for the evening.
Thank you, Mayor.
Number 6 is the clerk's report. I do not have any action items, but I would like to just take this opportunity to thank a few people with regards to the election. As the mayor has already thanked all of the residents that came out, but I'd like to thank all of the volunteers, the election inspectors, those that served on the AV counting board, the receiving board, the road clerks, the administration. Thank you, Mayor. We have our police and fire departments, DPW. It takes a lot of hands. This is not a one-man show. And primary elections are very challenging and really tough. But I just want to thank everybody who put in their time. And it would be remiss of me if I didn't mention my amazing team and staff in the clerk's office. A lot of hours, a lot of long, late hours, but they hung in there, and we were able to get through the election. And so, again, I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support during a primary election.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, I'd like to say something. You almost took every word I was going to say out of my mouth. First of all, I want to thank the clerk and her staff and all involved for a great job you did for this election. And I know our council people and my colleagues, we are so happy to have our clerk, I think one of the best clerks I always said one of the best clerks in the state of Michigan. Thank you so much for your work and your dedication to the city of Romulus. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Another thing I would just like to say, I know that it took a while to get the results, but there's been some changes. And so with how we receive results and we release them, so it takes a little bit longer. So we do apologize for that. It was just beyond our control, but we're doing the best we can to make sure the results. There's always a few hiccups, but as the laws change and procedures change, it impacts how, at the end of the night, how we get that information out to everyone. So, again,
Ms. Williams?
thank you, and thank you for your support, council.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.
I know, I received a lot of calls. I know Westland and, I'm trying to think, I think it was Westland and Garden City, they had their results up probably about 10:30, so maybe we need to see what system that they're in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, council.
you.
Our city treasurer's not here this evening, so there is no treasurer's report. It takes us to number 8, public comment. And this is the portion of the agenda for those in the audience who would like to address City Council. The rules can be found on the back of the meeting agenda. If you'd like to address City Council, please raise your hand, and after being acknowledged by the chairperson, approach the podium and state your name. Please note, members of the public who submitted a public comment card will be called upon first. You will have 3 minutes to speak, and any additional time will be upon the consent of the chairperson. And as a reminder, for those members viewing tonight's meeting via the city's broadcast channel or YouTube Live, can submit their public comments to publiccomment@romulusgov.com before the end of the public comment period. Mr. Chair, Council, we do have one request to speak this evening. That's from Tony Heimberger.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening, Tony Heimer, here on River Drive. I have a few questions and comments this evening, and some of them need to have answers or actions taken. The first one is about the receptionist in the mayor's office, who you saw earlier. If she speaks to any resident or any business that may be trying to get a hold of the mayor the way she did to me today, she should be automatically fired. For her to say, well, let me see if he wants to talk to you, is unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. She should be fired immediately. The next one. Water main breaks. Well, not water main breaks, fire hydrants. Recently there was one by my house. A semi hit it, broke it. Come to find out, I guess this happens quite a bit in our city, especially up on Beverly Road. Who is paying for these? I mean, if we hopefully get the correct name that did it, are we billing them for this? Or is the taxpayers and the money from our water system paying for this? Because this could add up to be a lot of money. And not only that, the loss of water, because we're gonna get charged for that loss of water. That I will guarantee. The next item. Big Steve's. Let's talk about that for a minute. Any business that comes to this town, we gotta have all this landscaping plan, the whole 9 yards. What landscaping is over here? A little bit of grass. Seriously? That's business that comes here. Let's let them look at that and say, this is what you need to do for landscaping at this point. It's not acceptable. If we're asking other people to do stuff, everybody needs to be doing it. And finally, I'm still waiting for my call back from the mayor from earlier today. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other comments from the audience? Yes. Ms. Miller? Mr. Miller?
Charles Miller, St. Aloysius Street. Good evening. I understand the philosophy and the idea to make the downtown look like it's viable, even though we know that it's deader than Elvis. And to allow the DDA to prop up businesses in the downtown is just disingenuous. As this city runs headlong into corporate charity, as we bring businesses into the community and then give tax abatements, and then go to the citizens and ask them to once again renew health and safety by this chief who can't even wear a chief's uniform, comes to work looking like a hired servant. I think it's about time we understand where we are in Romulus. I appreciate Ms. Williams abstaining from her vote, and the rest of you, you would sell refrigerators to the Eskimos. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Is there any other comments from the audience? If there are no other comments from the audience, Madam Clerk, I'll be glad to close this comments out.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That takes us to number 9, unfinished business. Number 10, new business. Number 11, warrant. We have 2 warrants on the agenda.
Okay. Mr. Chair, I'd
Go
like
ahead.
to make a motion, we pay, let's see, warrant 22-15 in the following amounts. General Fund, $90,718.49. Major Street Fund, $62,906.79. Local Street Fund, $1,473.86. Public Safety Fund, $99,447.03. Cable TV, $2.18. Merriman Road Special Assessment, $3,239.69. Garbage and Rubbish Collection Fund, $557.60. Michigan Indigent Dispense Fund, $19,021. 911 Service Fund, $18,672.51. Library Fund, $17,043.69. DDA, $17,759.70. Tifa District 2, $202,087.16. Court Building Construction Fund, $13,163.50. Water and Sewer Fund, $38,905.58. Motor Vehicle, $78,710.37. Technology Services, $30,172.31. Retiree Insurance Benefits, $180,827.89. Revolving Fund, $825.33. Current Tax, $1,184.13. Delinquent Personal Property Fund, $271,727.65. Totaling all funds, $1,148,446.46.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Talley, to pay warrant number 22-15 for $1,148,446.46. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote. Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, I have a second warrant. This is a warrant for the election workers, to pay the election workers in this past election. It's warrant 22-15E. The total of the warrant is $19,619.50.
Support.
It's been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Ms. Talley, to pay warrant number 22-15E for $19,619.50. I'd just like to congratulate and well job done by the poll workers and everybody that was involved in this election. City of Romulus has a very good program in making everybody involved in our community. One Romulus strong.
Amen.
One Romulus strong. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote. Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Ms. Talley,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth,
Yes.
Ms. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that motion is approved.
Thank you, council. Number 12 is communication.
I'll go.
Okay, Ms. Talley.
Mr. Chair, thank you. On some positive notes here, first of all, I want to do a shout out to a top-notch police department. The day after the election, I had a resident that, while I was out at the polls, that was out there that had a issue. I took it to our chief, and it was resolved within 24 hours. So I want to thank our Chief Faunus, our Deputy Chief Shelby, and the entire PD team just for quick response on handling the situation just very quickly. Thank you so much. We have a top-notch police department. We have a top-notch fire department. So thank everybody who supported this millage. thank you. We had a library grand reopening this past week. I want to thank Patty Braden for all that she does for us at the library. Great grand reopening. Everybody that was out in attendance supporting this, a great turnout. So thank you to the Patty Braden and her team over at the library for a great event. I went to the Blue Sky, had the Festival for Friends Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I also want to shout out to Blue Sky. They're always doing great things in our city, and they draw people from all over just for unity and just positivity and just great stuff. So thank you, Roger, for making me abreast of that so that I can make the announcements. And everybody that showed up, I got there late on Saturday, but I still got my Jurassic ride in, had a great time, and it was still a lot of people over there on Saturday after I was there kind of late, got there late, but it was still a lot of people in attendance. So great job to Blue Sky, to Lynn and Pat. We have a VFW Post 78, August 13, a hot August night. Artists performing our Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley. I think I heard Elvis' name mentioned tonight. Garth Brooks, door opens at 5:50 p.m. Show begins at 7 p.m. For tickets, call 734-941-3030. Our Movies in the Park is going to be, as Vanessa said, is going to be Grease. And just on a sad note, Olivia Newton-John, who starred in the movie of Grease along with John Travolta, she passed away today. So it's just kind of bittersweet. We're going to be having Grease in the Park, Movies in the Park next Friday. But that news did come across the news feed today that Olivia Newton-John did pass away today. So, but come out and support our Movies in the Park. We'll be featuring Grease on August 19th, as Vanessa already stated in the announcements. Also want to shout out to for our craft and vendor show this weekend that the city already has announced this weekend, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. this Saturday. And then we have an event on this Saturday also that afternoon, starting at 1 to 5, Larry Lee and the Back in the Day Band. So it's a live performance. If you want tickets, the tickets are $20. It's this Saturday from 1 to 5. I think the show starts at 2. For tickets, you can call 313-354-2999 or 310-567-6784 for tickets. Lawn chairs are required. No outside food or coolers allowed. There's an on-site food truck that will be available on that day. So it's this Saturday at the City Event Center on Ecorse Road, 37451 Ecorse Road. And again, tickets are $20. It's coming, Romulus Eagles all-class reunion weekend, a whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday will be a banquet, September 30th, 2022, from 5 to 11. It's $45 per person, so get your tickets early. You can mail checks or money orders to P.O. Box 271, that's Wayne, Michigan, 48184. Please add your class year to that, and then the actual downtown block party is Saturday, October 1st, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then Sunday, October 2nd, I'm hearing rumblings that there may be a basketball game on that day. Still flushing out those details for Sunday, but it will be a 3-day weekend for Romulus Eagles all-class reunion weekend. I hope you will be there for that. And then just some other things that thank the city for always putting on their announcements is that Upscale Warehouse is open. They have their Sunday brunch from 11 to 4 every Sunday. Just an awesome atmosphere, awesome food, so hope you can attend and check them out. And then they have a Fridays and Saturdays happy hour, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., half off appetizers, $5 margaritas, martinis, daiquiris, beer and wine specials. So Upscale Warehouse is located at 6492 Wayne Road, Romulus, Michigan. And then we have bike nights every Friday, and also I guess that's game night too. Bike night game now at the Artesian downtown on Goddard. So just keep those businesses on your calendar, along with many other businesses that we have in our city as well. We have our Pumpkin Fest coming up the third weekend in September, so we want to keep that on our radar as well. And then Relay for Life has their event coming up the week after the Pumpkin Fest on the 24th and 25th. So we just ask you all to stay connected, stay engaged, and stay informed. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Talley.
John.
Mr. Abdo?
Thank you, John. I just want to announce we have a second Romulus Got Talent program coming up. This is the Sunday of the Pumpkin Fest, and the auditions are now open. If you are interested in auditioning, you can submit your video audition to Romulus Got Talent, or if you need information, you can call, Ms. Talley has been running this, along with the Parks and Recreation Department, and you can call 313-408-3637, or you can call our rec department and speak with our new recreation director. And it should be fun. It's on that Sunday, and there are prizes available, and it's for all ages. You know, so we'll see what we get.
Thank you, Mr. Abdo. Ms. Williams?
Yes, just like to inform the residents that we will be at the high school with Forgotten Harvest starting back tomorrow from 10 o'clock to 12. The hours changed because the driver has a different site to go to, so it's from 10 to 12. And I would also, through the chair, ask the mayor from what the resident came up and said. I'm not for sure what the issue was, but, you know, I'm sure you'll make sure you have a conversation with Ms. Steinberg.
Absolutely. Today was just one of those days, back-to-back meetings. We had a lot of different things going on with Lansing and Eagle. It's a different with development. So today was one of those just snowball meeting days. So absolutely return the calls.
Is there any further communication from council? If
Oh,
not,
what?
oh, I'm sorry.
The Lions will be okay this year.
So noted. That takes us to number 13, adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.